Is barefoot running better than using shoes? Hell yeah, stick around and you'll find out why. I remember how every time I would go out shopping for some running shoes, I would pick the ones that had the softer cushioning. Not that I ran much, I just wanted something comfortable and also wanted something that would help with some knee pain that I've had for a while. It wasn't severe, but it was always there, and the shoes that I would get would never help much. So I did some research on this and found out that shoes and feet have a lot to do with knee pain, back pain, and many other problems. Did you know that humans have been walking and running around for over 2 million years? And most of that time we've been running around barefoot. Back in those times, when we would go out hunting for meat, we would have to chase our prey to death. Since we didn't evolve to be fast like a cheetah, we would run after them for long distances at speeds that made our prey gallop. Since four-legged animals cannot regulate their body temperature while running like we can, after a while they would either have to stop to catch their breath or suffer a heat stroke. Now you might be asking yourself, what does that have to do with feet and shoes? Well, like I said, we've been evolving and running around without the aid of running shoes. Running shoes have only barely started to become popular in the 1970s. If you look at a baby's foot, it is shaped like a V. All the toes are spread out and are aligned how they evolved to be. The toes help us with stability and balance, and when you look at an adult's foot that has been wearing shoes for most of their lives, their toes are molded to the shape of the shoe, which causes a lot of problems like bunions and crooked toes, which don't look very pleasant, and the surgery is very painful. Now, another problem that shoes have is that the way they are designed, they make you land on your heel, and that's very bad because our foot was never designed to land on the heel. When you land on the heel, your body comes to a dead stop, and there's a lot of impact. It's like somebody hitting you in the heel with a hammer about 2 to 3 times your body weight, and that shock goes straight up to your knees, hips, and back hundreds or thousands of times a day. This would never happen while running barefoot though, because you would feel the pain when walking on cement right away. The pain is your body telling you, hey, you're not supposed to walk on this, change your form of running. People that have never worn shoes are the ones with the least foot problems and injuries. The way you are meant to run is by landing towards the front of the foot and then letting the heel come down afterwards. That converts the energy that would otherwise come to a dead stop into rotational energy. Also, by landing towards the front of the foot, your knees naturally bend, and that helps reduce the shock. Now, before you throw all your shoes away and start running barefoot, you have to consider that you have been wearing casts on your feet most of your life, and if you have ever broken a bone, you'll know that after wearing a cast, that part will be very weak and sore. So you cannot just take off your shoes and start running marathons. You have to build muscle in your feet that have never been worked before. And like any muscle, you have to start light, rest, and regenerate to get stronger. And if you're worried about stepping on sharp things, or you can't go barefoot to work, there are also special shoes and sandals that you could wear that let the foot do its job naturally. These shoes are called minimalist shoes, and they will have a wide toe box that allows the expansion of the toes. They will also have zero drop sole so that the front will be the same height as the back. They usually have really thin soles and are very flexible. What I noticed when I got my first pair was that I could feel way more things while walking or running than when I would wear my regular running shoes. Did you know that the bottom of the foot has around 2,000 nerve endings, and they are there for a reason? If you wear a thick sole shoe while walking, you're blocking all those signals that your foot would be sending to your brain, and your brain has a hard time sensing what you're walking on, and that could lead to some injuries. So if you decide to get a minimalist shoe, take it easy at first and do your own research. Walk around the house barefoot as much as you can so you could start building up those foot muscles. They've really helped me a lot with my knee pain, and maybe they will help you too. I hope this sparked some curiosity. Please give me a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.